And welcome back. Picking up where we left off last time in Subnautica. We're in the middle of charging more cells to move Cyclops better. Oh, one thing that we can check is, and this will help us hopefully not get stranded as badly. What do we need to build more power cells? Batteries, silicone, rubber. Okay. Okay. So, 3 creepvine seed clusters. And then, oh, lots of copper ore. Lots of copper ore, but we're going to do it. I'm going to make another 6 of those. So, search for limestone chunks. Maybe don't need, because I can convert, we've got too many batteries as is, right? We've got 4 in the charger, 2 in the inventory, everything else is surplus to requirements. We've got 2 more here that we don't need. No, well, maybe not that many. Maybe not that many surplus. Yeah, let's first get the creep vine. So we want 3 of those. That was titanium, which is not what we want, but creep vine seeds. There we go. There's some copper. Gas and mushrooms are pretty abundant. So I think it's mostly going to be finding the copper that's going to be the difficult part. So there's one advantage of being around on the sea glide rather than the sea moth is the character model is much more tolerant to being rammed into things than the ship model. Okay, so we want at least 2 spares, so we want to keep those around. No batteries in there. Those are deep shrooms, not the acid shrooms. Yes, I need more copper, and I need more shrooms. No, those ones are full. Oh, we got enough to turn it on, or to actually drive the Cyclops decent distance.
Restored, Captain.
Titanium, not what we're looking for. There's a copper. That's enough for another power cell. Okay, let's get a couple acid mushrooms and do some assembly. Short on. How many do we have? We got 5 in the inventory, 1 in the charger. We've already brought over 3. So 5, 8, 9. That might actually just be enough. We'll go make another battery cell. Okay, we made 3. Actually, I can probably just yoink this cell. I'll also make another one quickly. And then we can go grab a couple acid mushrooms and have 1 spare cell for swapping our stuff around. We ran out of power. We ran out of power. Wasn't expecting that. Like, why is this not working the way I think it should? You have no power. Oops. Wasted some burnables there, but that's fine.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, so got 6 cells. 7th is probably almost recharged. Go hang around for that one. You know, let's actually do some exploring while we're waiting. So we'll go drop these ones off. Somewhere in here is the gorge that I'm thinking of with the blood vines, which has the reactor. Interesting area. Not exactly what we're looking for. There's the Cyclops. Let's go in and install these cells.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
There we go. So we got those stored on the ship, the Cyclops. That wasn't the wreck we explored recently. It is quite far down, so we've got to be very careful with descending using the Sea Glide here. Could very easily get distracted and not get back up in time. Okay. Didn't find anything. Yeah, that's definitely deep enough down that if we don't, we wait for the warning, it's too late. Oh, I didn't wait long enough there when we were there for the Archer to come back. Whoops. Like, we haven't been down that long. You gotta remember, the Archer doesn't all come back immediately. You gotta wait a bit. Oh, trying to figure out why I can't find the Cyclops. It's like I should be getting close to it. Where is it? Well, the answer is it's above ya. Okay, let's at least get this closer to where our objective is. Now that we think we have enough power.
Engine powering up.
Okay, powered on. Our objective. What our elevation? We're up 31 meters. Okay, so we can fly over most of the low stuff. Sail due west.
Ahead flagged.
Punch it.
Emergencies. Warning. Vessel calculated. Excessive noise. Warning. Engine overheat. Ahead standard.
Oop. Guess we weren't high enough and we actually dinged something on the way over.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calculated. Excessive noise. Ahead standard.
So there's the crevasse. We're going to try to put this down.
Engine powering down.
How does the power plant look power-wise? Yeah, still have basically full power. Okay, let's surface. So we don't run out of oxygen. And to get back to base, we can pick up the last of our power cells. Maybe pick up food and water as well for the trip. That it's hit oxygen faster, please. Thank you. This is the mushroom cave. Okay. Don't think we need anything more in the mushroom cave. Oops. Thing I brought spare batteries. I think technically these are also edible. Barely. Barely edible. Not very good at catching fish. Got one. Bladderfish aren't particularly great at dodging, I suppose. Which I suppose is good early game, because they were the main early game source of water.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Swap out the empty battery. Yoink the charged power cell. Yeah, both those outputs, depending on where you are, allow you to make water. Okay, so hopefully with the current amount of power we have, it is now reasonably safe and reasonably viable that we can push the Cyclops down into the Sea River. Still only have a range of depth maximum of 900 meters, or 900 kilometers? Meters. 900 meters. With the Cyclops and the prawn suit. But hopefully down there with the prawn suit we can find some nickel ore. Because I think we'd seen some that we needed to mining drill. We haven't seen any that hasn't been mining drillable. Yeah, whether or not that's just because I'm bad at looking, could be because I'm bad at looking, to be fair. Yeah, we got real close to the peak. Okay. Pick it up, please. Pick up number 3. Now it's time to descend to number 2.
Systems online.
Pilot sub.
Engine powering.
Engines on. Give me camera view, because we're basically going straight down.
Engine powering down.
Something's broken in the hull. Again, it's something poking the hole and something damaging the hull. Two different things. Okay, it looks like I got the difficult task here of throwing a Yui in a thing this big. Um,
Engine powering up. Ahead slow. Warning, creature attack.
okay, that's the river below us. So we are going the right way. Taking her slow and steady. And pushing it deeper. Deeper. Not necessarily seeing any useful ores like nickel. No, I haven't deployed the prawn suit, so maybe there is something down there that we're just not seeing from the big giant cyclops. What's our depth? 800 of our 900 maximum. Okay, so there's the way down to extra deep. Don't think we're quite ready for that yet.
Creature attack.
Attack, yep, that actually did some damage.
Warning. External hull damage detected.
That's something that's going to be harvestable with the prawn suits. Let's take a moment to stop and harvest some prawn suit stuff.
Engine powering down.
And check up on the power, because the power is looking bad. We just got some leaks. Just some leaks. It's not anything important, right?
Warning. External hull damage
Vital
detected.
signs stabilizing.
Just quickly patch the holes in the ship. I think we patched all the holes. Yeah, well then we'll buy the prawn suit.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
All systems online.
No water leaking inside. That's a sign that I think we've... Yeah, health's full. Lead. I don't think we need any lead. Quartz. Probably do want some quartz. Because we may need to build a habitat, in which case we'll need to use that for the door. Oh, I think that's a quartz deposit as well. Yeah. Diamond. Oh, come back here, silver. There we go. There we go. Cyclops is up there. We don't want to get too far away from the Cyclops unless we think we can get up to it by... Get back up to where we were. Acid mushrooms, okay. Raw diamond on the floor, sure. Grab a diamond. Lithium on the floor. Looks like a mineral of some sort. Titanium, yes. Titanium we're going to need for setting up a base. We're going to set up a base down here, we'll need it. Stop trying to punch the ore and pick it up, please. Is that more titanium? It is more titanium, okay. Titanium quartz. That's fine. Get back up here. Let's try that again. Oh, I can't access this inventory from here. Okay. Do it from below. No, so to get... I've harvested in the prawn suit. I need to deploy the prawn suit. Okay. Oh, we need lead for the foundation. Did not realize the foundations required lead. We obviously don't then have enough lead into the prawn suit, so we can find some lead. Okay, now we have enough for a foundation. Or titanium. Yeah. Oops. Nope, we're going down. Okay, give me some jump. That looks like gold. Don't think we need gold, but... Yeah, it's gold. We're more likely to need copper given our circumstances here, but... Especially for picking gold out of the floor like this. There we go. So, opening storage. Yoink the lead, yoink the lead. Grab enough of the titanium. We're gonna try to build a small base here. Multi-purpose room. Gonna pull out a quartz, which we know we mined some, so that's not a problem. Stick a hatch on. So now we can get inside. Bioreactor, we need titanium, wire kit, lube. I did not bring things with us we should have brought with us, apparently. Okay. Drop the beacon here. Find our partially assembled base. Oh, I suppose in emergencies, this has some power cells. Get back in here. We're not going to find lube down here. I can put that much together. So we'll leave the partially assembled base.
Captain, all systems online.
Yeah, and then well, table coral sample as well. So we need to bring table coral and copper and lube down in the future. And a wiring kit. Well, granted, we can make the wiring kit here if we had the silver. And I think we did have some silver, so that wouldn't be too hard.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, apparently I didn't actually put the locker on the wall. Okay, well, let's try to get this thing to a safer / more permanent location.
Powering up.
Basically, let's try to get back up to the surface. We're 500 meters down. And would like to be a lot higher. If we can. Well, this does appear, arguably in hindsight, to be a much easier way in and out than the way we got in.
Engine powering down.
So where are we? So that's beacon 1, so we're actually surprisingly close to beacon 1. Beacon 2. No, why? Don't remember picking up beacon 2. In which case the new one should have been beacon 3, but nope. Oh, we can open storage. That's how we open storage. Let's get out and figure out where we are. It's one of the islands. Oh, interesting. So that is closest island over there. Round Beacon 1. Yeah, this is a interesting location. Definitely the easier way in and out, I think, of that river area. I'm gonna have to look up where we can find nickel ore. Because obviously to go deeper, we need nickel. And looking at the time, this is probably where I should go ahead and put the part break in. So we'll have to recharge up the Cyclops batteries again. Let me go grab the batteries so we can take them with us when we go back to main base. And I'll look up where we would get the nickel ore. So I'm flailing around less, because that to go deeper, well, to win the game, we have to go deeper. Is basically what I know. 1400 down. That means at least we need one more depth upgrade on everything that can take it. Sadly, the Sea Moth can't, but the Prawn Suit and the Cyclops needs one more depth upgrade, otherwise we're not going to move it close enough to it. Unless I daisy chain bases down. Which could be done, I just don't think that's a great way to do that. Yeah, unless we're going to daisy chain bases down. So with that, go ahead and do a quick save. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and put in the part break. And probably go ahead and end the stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, there probably will be another part up tomorrow. And if you're watching on Twitch, there probably will be another stream in 5 days, because we're not done. Not making quite as much progress as I was hoping to. Mainly because in many ways we've been forced to move off of the Sea Moth to go any deeper to make any more real progress. And I don't know where the nickel ore is, so we're going to figure out where the nickel ore is. And I'm going to be a bit lazy and spoil it for myself instead of trying to find it the hard way, because I was hoping as we were going along the bottom there, we'd find some nickel down at 900-ish meters. But there wasn't any, so... Till next time, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.